Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio MASA, where I am joined, as ever, by Mangled Pork, Stejo, and Arumba. How are you all doing, guys?
Doing well.
Excellent.
We're good.
Wondering
right.
if Bentham and Stejo are going to get along today or not. If we're going to have to put them in the timeout corner.
Of course not.
By the way, I've just set up, actually, I could have done it further down, but I felt like doing it up here for aesthetic reasons. Remember, Arumba, ages ago you said you wanted all coal to go to the power supply until that was full, and then it could go to everything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just popped a wire over the belt to tell it to do that. It just
Nice.
checks if the power supply lane has 4 or more coal on it. If it does, it'll let coal through to the other side. But if not, then it implies that the coal lane to the power supply is starting to get a little bit thin.
Can I show you something cool that you can do?
You actually said greater than 5, which means it has to be 6.
Oh, 5, whatever it is. What did you say, Stejo? Where are you?
So I'm here.
Heading over?
By your circuitry.
Mhm.
So right now what you've got is basically if you've got full throughput on this belt and it's 100% getting used. Wait, where's the? This is the power supply. This is the right one. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening is, yeah, you're getting full throughput because there's this massive buffer.
Yeah. You
For
can easily just
reasons.
put the wire down here if you wanted to check that, or you could put the wire all the way down the bottom. Have a single chest just ahead of the actual steam engines if you wanted to. But I take it you've got an interesting solution to this problem.
Well, there's an interesting there is an interesting solution. So basically, if you're testing one belt, I won't do it because the buffer kind of fucks it. But
You can test multiple belts.
well, you're testing if this belt has if it's full.
Yeah.
But basically, what that means is if it's got full throughput, then it's also full.
Yeah, it doesn't mean if it's backed up.
Yeah. So if you want to test if it's backed up, what you can do is you can do that. Then get yourself a wire reaching across.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
and
right.
if that's higher than 5,
Yeah.
5.
Now,
Yeah.
you're supposed to do,
I see what you're saying.
Are you doing the splitter?
Well, you can do 12, you can do 11, you can do anything as long as it's higher than 2 half belts, which would be 8. Sorry,
Here,
Yeah,
let me tell you-
because this way it's
or 6.
because it's just a single belt. If you split it, then the 2 belts are going to have it's going to have 1 belt worth of coal on 2 belts. But if you're checking
While it's
for
moving, yeah.
the fullness condition of 2 belts, 1 belt's throughput can never fill that up. So the only time that would be full is if it was backed up. I see what you're saying. That's actually quite clever.
This is a better one, though.
Walking back.
I didn't do this one. This is cloning.
Yeah, this
No,
is a better one. Exactly what we were just talking about.
Well,
Yeah.
I built it, though. Why didn't you
Good
build
job.
it if you're talking about it?
He did.
Because
If
it doesn't-
It's better, you should have built it and left it there.
Yeah, but you've got. Oh my god, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. I'm done with that
I
one.
give up.
I'm
give
done.
up.
I'm done with you. If it's better, why didn't you build it?
No,
You're
this
like-
is
Because
massive
the
buffer.
because the buffer is going to stop. Like it's
Yeah.
not going to put any any coal towards the furnace setup until the buffer is full,
Good.
Yeah.
and that buffer's fucking huge.
Good. Do it. What's wrong with
Alright.
having a huge buffer? For power. Power's good.
Fair
We need
enough.
power.
I guess. All right, we'll leave it at that.
What are you, power
I
hater?
hope everyone in
That's
the
what you are?
comments will remember that Arumba was the one that said we need to shut off the coal to all of the smelting. So when he starts complaining about not having any iron later on, that's only himself to blame.
To be fair, there's barely any power required for smelting. Like they don't consume. It's like 1 coal for every
That
like
is actually
10
it.
furnaces, I think. The actual ratio is crazy. You don't need much.
What's the next thing we really need to be producing? Because I'm looking through here and it's not actually too much. Oh, well, actually, we could start. Oh, no, we've already got factories being made, so that's not something that we need.
Yeah, well, that's the only reason I'm working on the trains is because like I'd pretty much done everything I needed to do.
Yeah.
You were doing robot. You were doing preparations for robots, and we could also use.
I'm going to go and set up some chemical plants. It's just going to be a small setup for now, just 2 chemical plants at each for each thing, just getting ready for cracking, because we will eventually need to do it. Unless your crazy mod, which has made all of the oil stupidly rich, means that we never need to do it, which...
It's not my mod that did that. That was just, we set the richness of oil high to begin with because we wanted to...
I won't actually have a problem with that because it's such an annoying problem normally.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the rare times where I'm like, no, I'm completely okay with this. I don't think it needs to be fixed. I see no problem here.
If you can drop in a splitter, Ben, then that would be a balancer, a lane balancer. That would be great.
Oh, do we not have cracking
On this
yet?
corner?
I don't think we
Where'd
have
you go?
advanced. We haven't done any blue signs.
Yeah, a lane balancer, a 4-lane balancer here.
Oh, the proper fancy one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm heading over to...
I'm like out of iron. Oh wait, we're in an iron base. Oh, but there's none being smelted here.
Well, pick some up. Just...
Yeah, I'm going to head over to the iron outpost without a train, just in case.
It's alright, you can come along.
Is anyone else
I don't
getting
trust
server
them.
not responding?
No.
Nope.
No, but I
Not
do
for me.
regularly see you showing up as like not timing out and stuff.
That's worrying.
Yes. Why are you
Maybe
doing
I'll
that?
just
then?
disappear in a minute.
Yeah. Stop doing
So
that,
why are
Ben.
there only why is there only lights on one side of the tracks?
Because I used FARL to do it, and I don't
you
have
start
blueprints
to
yet.
the other side and file doesn't overwrite the... I get you.
Yeah, I didn't put it in maintenance mode because I don't have blueprints yet, but I needed something to get rid of the trees so that I could lay tracks.
Right, yeah.
So I
To
used
be
FARL.
fair, that is a very nice function of file.
Yeah.
Just having it auto-delete the trees for you is wonderful.
Doesn't it put them in your
Good.
inventory?
Glad.
Is it actually straight up
I
delete
was-
them?
No, well, it puts it in the cargo
Puts
wagon.
it in the cargo, doesn't it? Like it
Mhm.
mines it effectively like a robot. But I was a little bit
Sure.
concerned that I was going to get here and as was there before, the train loading station was just going to be on the main track. That is a massive pet peeve of mine.
By the way,
Like-
Studio, before you shout at me, this is temporary. It's because I've got no materials.
Oh, that's like
Even I recognize that it's not a good system. That
I think it's funny. Everyone is
Send
assuming
them,
Steve
send
is going to
them,
shout at
them.
him.
It's okay. He's not the master of you. You're not his monkey. He doesn't grind your organ. Unless he does.
Wow.
excuse me.
Oh, man. Right, we have some guns over here. Where's the nearest to base?
Yeah, we do need to deal with that. They seem
Our
to be
pollution is
expanding
actually
a
starting
bit.
to get... Yeah, our pollution is starting to get a little bit high. It may start annoying the bikers down for too long. But that's fine. Good. You're hooking up all of the inserters to, I assume, divided by a negative number of chests.
Yeah. When I remember the negative.
Yeah.
And then
This will cause them to load evenly, more or less, based on the average. The only time when that doesn't work is if you remove from the middle. It can cause it to be a little bit janky.
how do you mean?
In the case of you making a smart station, which can handle variable sizes of trains, where they might unload ore from
Yeah.
middle
Yeah, I
groups,
understand. Yeah, if you've
that
got
does
if you've got
sometimes
different.
break down a little bit. You can make it work with that, but you end up needing basically a comparator for each chest at that point.
Hmm.
It's very initial investment expensive, but it can be done if it's needed.
It would be good if smart trains added a thing that counted the number of cargo wagons and locomotives on a train, and sent that as a signal to the train station.
Do trains ever send anything as a signal to the train station? I don't think.
No,
they do,
you
do
can send signals to the trains, but you can't send anything
right.
backwards.
That would be such a useful feature, in my opinion.
Yeah, if it just sent cargo contents to the train station, that'd be nice, but it doesn't.
Right.
This is right, isn't it, Aavak? Just
Let me have a quick look.
Where's the train? We need iron.
Bringing everything in, dividing it by its negative. Yep. And anything less than, less than the amount that it can carry. So if it can carry one thing, it should be less than 1.
Ah, yeah.
Because less than 0.
So nah, if it's less than 5, it doesn't make any difference.
No.
It's just that's the margin of error. And I need to connect all of these up with red wire to each other.
There's no iron. We need some. Send the train.
Goodness.
It'll be over there now.
Actually, I can send the train.
You're gonna use the
Oh,
remote
it's true, actually,
remote
yeah.
call. Just summon the
Is it
train
ready?
home.
You can
Trying
grab
to
it if you want.
think
It's
what
not.
the
Right.
output is. I'm just going to put some ore in here. Well, now what's the output being sent through? Ah, I can't read the output and it's annoying me.
It's currently.
Wait a
The
minute.
Uh,
Oh
output
no.
is not reading anything.
Oh,
Why is
crap.
that? It's input in 8 and output in 8. Why?
The station's been built for
Oh
trains.
no, that's fine.
Like,
It's not output in 8.
the station's been built for trains with 1 engine, and the train has 2.
Nice work,
This
guys.
is not good.
Why did Stejo, why'd you add a train? Why'd you have to go
Because
and
he's
do that?
impatient. The train has to arrive now.
Because he's so used to doing 2x1s, or 2x4s rather. That he just assumes that that's what we're using.
Right,
just shuffle.
Caesar, you've got the wiring just slightly off here.
They're ignoring
What
us.
of
man.
a.
He doesn't
what
even
of a
know.
Oh,
He
fuck?
didn't
no,
I
even care.
actually,
know, I
no,
know.
you don't. Never mind. It's hard to see where the connectors are. Like on this
Yeah.
specific one, it almost looked like you wired up the chest incorrectly, but it's not. You've wired up the connector, and then the inserter's wired to the chest as well. So there are 3 points. But yes, now you're outputting on a single one. Let's just use it specifically, since this train is only ever going to load iron ore. Let's bring in the iron ore. So it's bringing in 22. How much have we got in there? 14 and 8. Why are you dividing instead of multiplying? Why did I not notice that?
There we go.
Sometimes it can be right in front of you, and because you think you know what it's going to be, that's the worst thing. If you know what it should be, that's the most dangerous time.
Wait,
It's the
why
same
is
in
it-
code.
So
It's
why
the
is
same-
it?
What's wrong?
Why is it multiply?
You want to?
You try to get the average of what's in the chests.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn. I don't use the minus 24 system. Sorry, the minus average. What's the output then?
It's output in 35 now.
It's not.
Okay.
Is it?
And if
Is
I change, oh shit, if I change that to negative, it should be. It's not outputting fuck all. Oh no, it's outputting negative 35 now.
I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing an output of 809 on the red wire.
Oh, don't look at the red wire. Ignore the red wire.
But that is the output of this, isn't it?
It is, but if you mouse over the combinator itself, it says it's outputting negative 30, 29. See it?
Yeah, minus 20. So this should really be working.
But is there?
Let me just change that. Nope.
So it's
I'm not
currently
working.
Fix
outputting
the
0. If iron ore
we
is. What'd you change?
I changed nothing but set these ones to specifically care about ore. So that
Oh,
shouldn't
instead
make
of-
a difference. That really shouldn't have made a difference.
Should it have been everything instead of anything?
You're supposed to use
that the-
anything, if I remember correctly. You guys
Alright,
doing
Yeah,
the meds are
anything's not working. Yeah, anything's not working.
You guys are really far away, otherwise I'd come look.
I have
The
no
train's
idea.
here. You can get on that.
Let me. I'm working on this power thing I talked about, so I want to finish that
The
first.
problem is this is the system that I've seen talked about on Reddit, and I've never built this system. I built a different one, so I'm trying to troubleshoot someone else's code, and I have no idea. I mean,
Right.
from what I
I've built it a few
understand,
times. I just don't.
From what I
You-
understand, this is wired correctly. You're meant to divide by the negative number of chests, and that'll give you the negative average. which will tell, and then you're trying to read the amount that's in the chests combined with the
Make it-
negative.
Sounds so complicated when I'm not looking at it.
I think I've got it. I think I know what I've
What
done
is it?
wrong. I'm sure. Yeah.
What have you done? Oh, you used the same wire. It was meant to be green. Oh my god. Of course. It's because you were feeding all of that information to all of the chests and it was cancelling it out.
Yeah.
You need the inserters to be able to read just what's in the chest itself as a separate thing, and then it's also getting fed the signal of the negative amount the negative average, which is, well, actually currently fairly non-negative, but yeah. Let me grab some green wires. That was so much more complicated than it needed to be.
Are we okay still?
Did you guys get it working? Should I come over there? Did you get it?
This is all just to get the wagons to be loaded evenly.
Yeah, which could be solved easily with a loader, by the way.
Oh my god, shut
You
up.
could just do it with splitters.
You could.
You
Yeah,
could, but it's
absolutely.
actually cheaper. Wires are cheaper than splitters. That's the whole justification for it. It's actually
But they're more boring. You
No.
can watch splitters doing the thing.
no.
If anything is less than
Oh.
5, then that should move.
You're not getting it, are you? You're just not
No,
gonna solve this problem.
no, I've totally fucked this, I think.
Right.
And my comment section's gonna be shouting at me.
Yeah, I'll
It'll
come over
happen.
there.
It's like Sudoku, okay?
I'm
When you
sure
play
it should
Sudoku,
be. Oh no,
If
it
you make a
definitely shouldn't be
mistake
at
at the
all.
beginning, sometimes it's easier to just stop and start the whole puzzle again than try to work out what you did wrong.
Yeah.
The output
really-
is
So
minus
that's-
2, which is
that's
less than... minus 2 applied to 25 gives us 23, which is not...
We really are short on steel. Can you send? Let me grab the
Oh,
train.
wow.
It's literally just arrived. This is how much it delivered.
Nice.
Yeah,
You guys need
Steve
to.
and I are faffing around with this, so you guys are steel, or rather iron deprived.
Anyway, you should come over and try and work this out for me.
Yeah, I'm coming right now. I'm waiting for the train to take me. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
just
walk
send
over
it.
there.
Fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have called it in.
I called it back. Yep. I'm not gonna walk like a plebe. That'd be silly.
Let's all go. Let's leave the base undefended.
All right.
So why is that only... So that's -2.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything's less than 5, so that should be bringing in 2, given 2, and then that should be less than 5. I don't understand why this isn't working.
Well, no, the output signal is minus 2, so it's applying that minus 2 to whatever was in the chest.
Okay. So you got all
So
the chests
if there's
are wired
25
together.
in the chest, 25 ore plus minus 2 ore makes 23 ore, which is higher than 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
each-
rest of them, so the rest of them should be on. But this
Yes.
first one's just decided it wants to be on.
You got your each divided by -24 because you've got 24 chests. That's correct. Your output is each. The settings on each individual one need to be if anything is less than 5. There you go. Not
What
anything
did
is
you
everything.
change?
Everything.
It's, oh my goodness.
If everything in all of the points.
Oh, of course it's fucking everything. Because it's
Oh,
getting two
should an
different
alien
signals
attack by
coming in as
pollution just
anything, doesn't it?
happened?
Here, let's
just
send
got
the
the
let's send the
achievements.
train home. Make sure it's
Here he
working
comes.
as expected.
Fucking lag bullshit.
Lag? What did lag do?
Yeah, no, it's
Oh
the
gosh.
combat lag.
You
Yeah, I
died
got,
to the logo.
I got squished by the train. It was the combat lag. I held in space.
I
It
just
lagged me
home.
back onto the track. I tried to move up and then got squished.
I'm the one who sent it.
Somehow
I
that
told
is...
to leave. I killed you. Yes.
I love how happy you are about this. Like, yes, I've achieved everything I wanted in life. But yeah, therein is the problem of trying to troubleshoot someone else's system.
Sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to kill you. Just so you know.
It's fine. No, you didn't.
It's just good
I
that
was.
you
It wasn't. It was combat lag that fucking killed me.
may as well make the most of the situation.
Yeah, Yeah. May as well be happy with yourselves.
Right.
Yeah. I don't actually use anything and everything in each very often. If I've built something for a specific purpose, I tend to just say, yeah, look, I know. Would one of you care to go over how they work?
Anything specifically is asking about if there's any object in the box that has that criteria met. So if you have iron and copper and one of them meets the criteria, anything meets the criteria. Everything is different.
The sum of all signals. Anything is any signal.
Right, I see.
And then each is obviously each signal.
Okay, your this depot or this electric mining drill patch, the way Bentham's got it wired up here, or Aavak actually looks like you placed most of these things. It's only like 10 long, so you don't really need red belt. You can get by with yellow belt.
That's cool. I wasn't putting down the yellow belt, the red belt. I think Mangled Pork was just putting that in just now.
I put red belts at the top, not on the actual rows themselves.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't actually need that. If you're actually running into compression issues, you do the same little trick you use on furnaces with underground belt, the last set. You can get by with yellow belt.
That just feels like cheating.
It's not cheating. It's part of
Well,
the
it is. It is. Explain how that works again, Arumba, and then tell me how that doesn't break science.
It's
Specifically
within
physics.
the constraints of the game itself. The mechanics are what they
Specifically
are.
physics. How does that not break it? Within the spirit of the rules, Arumba. I know it's hard for you to think of something in terms of the spirit that it was written rather than how it was written, but try.
No, I don't want to. Anyway, I guess we're gonna have to do that thing again.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, well, me and Stejo spent like half an episode staring at a problem whose answer was fairly obvious, but neither of us could see it, and I'm fairly certain that both of us feel suitably chastised in advance
I think-
of all of the comments that are going to chastise us.
I think the issue was I even said it at one point. Is it anything instead of everything?
Yeah. Well, that'll be it for us for now. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, especially the derp, and we will see you next time. So until then.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.